Hello everyone, today we'll be solving chapter 11 of Human Biology Sylvia S.Mader, the 14th edition. This chapter is about the urinary system. As always, we'll solve the assess at the end of the chapter. Question number 1. Which of these kidney functions is mismatched? Okay. Excretes metabolic waste, gets the body, rids the body of urea. So this is correct. Maintains a water salt balance, help regulate blood pressure. Yes, because when you have more sodium in your blood, it can increase your blood pressure. C, maintains acid base balance. Okay, acid base balance and rids the body of uric acid. So yeah, you're getting the body rid of acid, so you're maintaining the balance. Secretes hormone, secretes 0% EBO. It is a hormone that is secreted by the kidney to stimulate the production of more red blood cells. So all of these are correct. Question number 2, label the diagrams. Okay, we will go alphabetically. Let's start with A. Obviously this is a kidney. B, it's a ureter. C is the bladder. D is the urethra. E is a renal artery. F is a renal vein. Whenever in biology, when you have a blue vein or artery, it's when they have a blue structure, it's a vein, and when you have a red structure, it's an artery. Question number 3, which of the following is not correct? Uric acid is produced from the breakdown of amino acids. Uric acid. Okay, creatinine is produced from the breakdown reactions in the muscles, correct? Urea is the primary nitrogenous waste of humans. Yes, it's correct. Ammonia results from the deaminations of amino acids. Correct. So actually the one that is incorrect, the breakdown of amino acids, it produces urea, not uric acid. So uric acid, it is produced from the breakdown of purines like adenine and cytosine, and their breakdown are the ones that releases uric acid. Question number, let's go down. Question number 4, which of these is found in the renal medulla? So we know that the nephron, it consists of the renal cortex. There's some structures in the nephron that are located in the renal cortex and others that are located in the renal medulla. In the cortex, we have the convoluted tubules, the distal and proximal, and have the glomerulus and the Bowman's capsule. In the medulla, we have the lobe of the nephron or the lobe of Henle, and we have some part of the collecting duct. So which of these is found in the renal medulla? The lobe of the nephrons, yes. Collecting ducts, yes. Vertebral capillaries. So these capillaries, they also surround these structures, the collecting ducts and the lobe of the nephrons. So all of these are correct. Question number 5, when tracing the path of blood, the blood vessel that follows the renal artery is, the blood vessels that follow the renal artery is, so after the renal artery, it is the efferent arteriole. Coming to question number 6, the majority of the nephron, including the glomerulus, is located in what region of the kidney? So I just said that of these, the majority are located in the renal cortex. Coming to question number 7, the function of the descending limb of the lobe of the nephron in the process of urine formation is, so the descending limb is obviously the one that is going down, and it is thinner compared with the ascending limb. So its function mainly is to absorb water, and the absorptions of ions happen more in the ascending limb. Which of the following materials would not normally be filtered from the blood at the glomerulus? As the glomerulus filtrate can only be composed of small proteins, small molecules such as glucose, amino acids, and salts. Ions, obviously they're small in size, but bigger molecules, they cannot be filtered. So normally some large structure, large plasma proteins. Obviously a protein is larger structure than an amino acid, so these things that cannot be filtered due to their size. Question number 9. Sodium is actively extruded from which part of the nephron? Descending portion of the proximal convoluted tubule, ascending portion of the lobe of the nephron, ascending portion of the distal convoluted tubule, descending portion of the collecting duct. So it is at the ascending portion of the lobe of the nephron. During this ascending loop, what will happen is that sodium potassium bond will pump sodium out into the surrounding tissues, and then sodium in the ascending limb, it will diffuse out of it into the capillaries, thus retaining your sodium in your blood. Question number 10. Which of these hormones is most likely to cause a drop in blood pressure? So let's see. Aldosterone, it is released to increase the sodium uptake. So it will, in fact, does the opposite. It will cause an increase in blood pressure. ADH, it causes an increase, more water to be reabsorbed. More water will have greater volume. No need for, it will not cause a drop in pressure. EBO is just to increase the production of red blood cells. ANH is actually produced by the atria by the walls of the atria in the heart, and this is when your blood pressure is really high, and when it's flowing to your blood is pumping, and it will sense that the blood pressure is very high, so it will tell the kidneys to let go or to excrete more ions and water to decrease the blood volume, causing a decrease in blood pressure. Question number 11. The presence of ADH and diuretic hormone causes an individual to excrete less water. ADH, it will cause more aquaporins on the walls of the convoluted tubule. This will absorb more water back into your blood, so it will basically concentrate your urine. It will be more concentrated because less water. To lower blood acidity. So blood acidity means that we have more hydrogen ions in the blood. Hydrogen ions are excreted and bicarbonate ions are reabsorbed. Yes, it just makes sense. Hydrogen ions are acidic, bicarbonate are basic. And you want to lower the blood acidity, meaning that you want to increase the pH. Question number 13. The function of EPO, and this is a hormone that is released by your kidney, is to what? Stimulation of red blood cell production. Coming to question number 14. Which of these conditions is associated with an infection of the kidney? So option A, it's with an infection of the ureter. This one. Option B, it's the infection of the kidneys. C, it's infection of the bladder. Question number 15. Hemodialysis. Hemodialysis is done to reduce the effects of which of the following? Uremia, which is basically urea in your blood. Excess EPO in the body. Diuretics. Cystis. Its function is to do the same job as your kidney, and we all know that one of the mainstream jobs of the kidney is to get rid of urea. So it's done to reduce the effect. So hemodialysis will be done to reduce the effect of uremia, which basically means urea in your blood. This was the last question. Thanks for watching. As always, if you have any questions, drop it in the comments.